Hey, what's going on, guys? Doing a quick video here, kind of my end of the year wrap up. As you can see, I got a new background here. I'm using my Vita to do this. But I got 10 games here that I think are worth mentioning. 10 games that kind of left a pretty good impression on me at the end of the year. They're still my collection, so it's always a good thing. They're not really in any order. I mean, I'm not going to say, one's better than the other. I don't really see a point to that. That's just my opinion. So I'll get to the games first. I got to wrap this up. Only got like 10 minutes. Otherwise, I can't upload to YouTube. So 3DS games. 3DS really had a whole lot of killer games this year. The first is probably one of the reasons I bought a 3DS. I can't show it to you because it's digital download only, and that was Animal Crossing New Leaf. I've been waiting for that game forever. It came out. I got it day one. I think I've played it pretty much every day since then. I'm just a huge fan of the series, so so the first game on my list would be Animal Crossing New Leaf. Continue with the 3DS. Another game surprised me that I liked a lot was Shin Megami Tensei 4. I'm not the biggest fan of this genre, this RPG, because it's a pretty die-hard series. You really got to put a lot of time into it. But they streamlined it down a little bit, which is why I like this. So, and the next can be said for this game. So number 3, Fire Emblem Awakening. Same thing as the previous game I just stated. These games in the past have been really hardcore RPGs that you really had to invest a lot of time into, which is something I wasn't willing to do. So, but this came out, I really loved it. And number 4 on my list, this is a no-brainer. Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. The more and more I play this game, the more I really like it. I've stated before that I was really on the fence about buying this game because the 3DS versions, not the 3DS, the DS versions of the games, Phantom Hourglass, and I can't remember the other one with the train or a boat or whatever. I just didn't like those games at all. I mean, they were too gimmicky with the stylus, and just didn't like them. So I'll save the Wii U games for last. I don't have any 360 games on the list. All my third parties either PS3 or Wii U. I'll get to this game. This is number 5 or 4, 5. Surprised me, Battlefield 4. I'm not a huge Battlefield fan. I always enjoyed the single player. I didn't like 3 a whole lot, but the single player I like, and it's solid. It's a solid, first-person shooter. Definitely better than Ghosts. Call of Duty this year, Ghosts was just garbage in my opinion. So Battlefield 4. And next, I was really happy to see this guy come back on a PlayStation platform. And it is Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time. This is still sealed. I played the Vita version. Huge fan of Sly. I played all the games on the PS2. Really glad to see him come back. It's an awesome game. The writing's just as clever as ever. Bentley and Murray are great. Cool story. The characters are very memorable and charming. So if you're into action platformers, you definitely got to try that series. You'll love it. Trust me. And next, a game a lot of people were kind of divided on. Beyond Two Souls. I guess I just want to say that this game is definitely, I think, something every PlayStation 3 owner should try. It's a nice break from shooters and platformers and third-person shooters and all the other stuff. It's something as gamers you don't get to experience too often. Just the incredible voice acting in this game is really something to be noted. And next we'll get to my Wii U games. You actually see one in the background right now. That's kind of a dead giveaway. I didn't think about it until I put it up there. But this game really surprised me. Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and then some of you might be saying why. Well, the previous games in the series, I didn't like at all. To be honest with you, I hated them. I thought they were boring, and I just could not get into them to save my life. It was just too much things going back and forth from the past to the future, and the stories and the characters were boring. So I was like, I just couldn't get into it. But this game focuses more on combat and the gameplay. It kind of minimizes the whole going back and forth from the future to the past and whatever. I never cared for that shit anyway. But outstanding game, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. So if you're like me, you weren't a fan of the previous games, you'll like this. Trust me. And one huge game I really was waiting for. One of the reasons I bought a Wii U on launch, Pikmin 3, it didn't let me down. I stated earlier I don't really have a game of the year, but if you put a gun in my head, maybe pick one, it would be this one. Pikmin 3 would be my game of the year. Just because it just surprised me of how well done the level design was, and the gameplay was just something that the game kind of kept you on your toes the entire time. You couldn't really get comfortable or get relaxed. Right when you think you had the game figured out, it'd throw a curveball at you, and you're like, wow. I mean, I didn't see a lot of things coming in the game. It just, for someone like me who plays a lot of games, it's kind of easy. After you got a couple hours into a game, you can kind of see where it's going and know what to expect. So you can kind of sit back and take it, take it easy, and But this game, it didn't let you do that at all, man. It was just dragging you through the entire time, man, along for the ride, and you were just trying to hang on and finish it. Another game I really liked that people didn't, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Blacklist. I really liked this game. It got a lot of hate because of Sam Fisher wasn't the same guy, but the guy who voiced Sam and the character in this game is just really, really great, I thought. They didn't screw it up, which I was afraid of. They didn't make him some macho douchebag or anything like that. He's just a real cool guy, I thought. And the characters were great. Gameplay was great. Wii U gamepad implementation in this game was just spot on. Just outstanding game. One of the memorable games of this year. And I'm sure you guys all knew this was coming. Super Mario 3D World. I'm still playing it. It's just every level I play in this game, you're just kind of amazed of how well done it is. And I mean, what else can I say about Super Mario 3D World? It's just a great game. It's just it's just a system seller, if that's the way you want to explain it. But I know some of you guys may be wondering where some certain games are, such as The Last of Us. I haven't played it yet. Tales of Xillia I haven't played yet, and there's some other games too. I can't think of the top of my head right now. But I did play Grand Theft Auto 5. It didn't leave that big of an impression on me. I didn't really think about anything new to the table, to be honest with you, in the series. I just thought it looked better. The gameplay was tweaked a little bit, but other than that, it was a Grand Theft Auto game, so I know it's going to piss a lot of people off, but hey. BioShock Infinite, it was a BioShock game. You know what I mean? I love the first BioShock, and after that, they've always been kind of just okay with me. So, but that's what you just saw. What I just presented to you was games I thought I played throughout the year that left a lasting impression on me, and they won't leave my collection. That's pretty much how I judge. At the end of the year, I look at my collection, see games I still have, and say, oh wow, okay, there's one of my games of the year because I enjoyed it, I remembered it, and it's still my collection. So to me, that's how I come up with my list, And that's it, guys. You got any questions? Feel free. I always answer the comments. And that's it, guys. Hope you like the new setup. I'm trying to do something new here. I'm actually filming at night too, so the lighting's a little weird. But take care, guys. Thanks.